So here we have the BMW 118iM Sport on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside you can see that it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the boot, you'll see that we've got reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. Now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in great condition the whole way around. Fantastic looking car in Estrel blue as well. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the right hand side we have the rev counter, and on the left hand side the speedometer and fuel gauge. You can see at the bottom in the middle the total miles for this car are 8,765. The information displayed above that can be changed using buttons on the steering wheel for various different pieces of fuel economy information, or you can have an enlarged digital readout for the speedometer by waiting a few seconds, and you'll see that it will take up most of that screen, making it very, very clear and easy to read as well. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we have cruise control and speed limiter, and on the right hand side we have stereo controls and voice activation for the phone. So hit that button, ask it to dial any one of your contacts list, and it can do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is of course once you've paired up your phone, and that is done on the central screen just here. So this is BMW's business nav. You can see me moving it through the various menus here. All of these movements are done using the iDrive system, which is this dial basically. You can access things directly off these buttons, but otherwise the dial will take us through various options. You can see I'm turning it there, and the same thing is happening up here. To select things, you just push it down. This also moves to the right, left, up and down as well, which becomes useful within certain menus. So we're on the main menu at the moment. If we want satellite navigation, for example, we twist the dial to navigation, push the button down. We can go down and view the map. We can jog the dial to the left to access that menu on the left, and then select any of these we want to. There's a full video showing this working on our website and on our Facebook page, which is well worth looking at. When it comes to music, got a few choices. You have DAB radio, FM and AM as well, a CD player. You can pair up your phone for Bluetooth audio, and there's USB input. Pairing up the phone is done under the communication setting just there. This car's got reversing sensors, as I've mentioned already, but it's also got this kind of visual guide as well. So when you reverse up against something, you'll have lines appearing here, or the same at the front of the car. And if we pop it into park again, below that we got the CD player, and then the air conditioning below that. So this dial determines where within the car you'd like the air to be distributed. The temperature is done on this dial. Hit this button to turn the air conditioning on, or the car can maintain this temperature. If you hit auto, it will take control of the fan speed itself. You can hear it's just slightly increased. When it reaches that temperature, it will decrease the fan speed to maintain the temperature there. To override it, hit that button again and you'll go back to whatever setting you were on previously. We have two cup holders here and a 12-volt charging socket, and then the fully automatic gearbox, to the right hand side of which we have these buttons. These change the driving setup of the car. So firstly, that one turns off traction control should you wish to. The car at the moment is in comfort mode, which is everyday driving mode. You can put the car into sport if you wish to by hitting that button just there. You can put it back into comfort, or you can put it into Eco Pro. Whichever mode it's in, it will make a difference to the driving. So for example, in sport mode, the power steering will become firmer, the accelerator pedal will react quicker to what you do, and the whole car will just feel that bit tighter and sportier. Comfort mode will be your everyday driving, and you'll know what mode you're in because when you push the button, it will show you up here. We've also got Sport Plus, which isn't highlighted on the button. Sport Plus is the same as sport mode, but gives you limited traction control. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.